And again, with the clutch kind of knocked out, Raisy's going to have to get a little bit more creative, and he's finishing that off with the Galena.
Okay. I wonder if Cypher's going to reciprocate with this one. Obviously, we've got the BJs there as well. Cypher actually picked the kill ahead of Raisy, and we're going to
That's
Rich
what you're
coming
going to
from
get.
you, yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head into this game. Jahar and Zoop, take us away.
I really feel like I should sit between you.
Went through the
What is
teleporter
happening?
as well. Cypher, you know better than that. He's got such low HP and no more dual wield. That is...
Heavy Armor still make a bit of a fight happen for Cypher here as he wants to be at this Mega incredibly early. He's going to be pushing in for it. Is he going to survive long enough? Barely.
Rockets. Cypher still hasn't finished the job and Mega health is up. Raisy's going to go for it, but he eats a rocket on his way there. Cypher taking damage of it. Still a good amount of armor, but heavy just taken by Raisy in time. Passive going to help him, but let's see. The whole fact was that Cypher he got done refragged.
Yeah. So we got Raisy trying to make something happen with the grenades, and Cypher just
up at the top. I suspect that Raisy would have replanted one there, but look at that lightning gun.
the frag and more about scaring Cypher off of the heavy, which has worked out so far, but Cypher comes back in for the Mega incredibly early, and there's the frag tying up the rounds. I don't necessarily want that fight. So he's still playing on the back leg. Raisy wants to push us in and make good on...
Also, so he'll have that up again soon. We have got a nail gun push from Cypher. That Mega's going to be up in a second. It's so difficult for...
And with Cypher having his back to the heavy armor, he just wants to move back through Raisy, finishing off with the shotgun. And that play that slower game from time to time, but he just doesn't have the option. It's the map, it's the player, it's the frag, but it's going to be Cypher trying to hold on with this LG and Raisy.
He's hurting a lot. He needs to get out of there. Only 27 points of health. Cypher's chasing him down though, and that is going to be another... And he is yet to take him out from Raisy this tournament. Here comes double dual wield lightning gun. Suddenly Raisy hit the sweet spot just then, but then maybe small doubts without having the dual wield. Oh, he gets pushed in. Brilliant bait from Raisy. He knew that he wanted those hourglasses. Look, health overstack looming over. He's now going to push in. The grenades are landing too. Such limited amounts of health.
Fired a rocket, turned away for a frame or two, turned back, and then Raisy was in his face. Like, you don't see that coming. But Raisy
need this level in the game, in the tournament. There's another push yet again. Cypher doing good damage. Rocket jumping up, trying to secure this frag. This is going to be the map for him. There we go. Raisy falls, and Cypher finally...
Problem being wrong.
I don't think it's the strongest champion at all. I think a Nyx would be a really excellent pick from Raisy.
Well, they're watching the stream, I guess not. But he made a statement. He made a claim. And Cypher's actually getting caught out here at the LG. You can defend with double, but it's not.
This kill. And with a minute to go, this is a horrible, horrible time to lose a champion. There it is. He finds...
Sticking to it. Going to say, okay, Cypher, you can be the big man on campus for the moment, or not. It's a really aggressive play with the dual LG, and Raisy puts it to...
Used his orb already?
Oh, no.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, no.
It's not going to matter at all. The LG's not terrible from Raisy, but hitting. Cypher, he's got some resources down at the pillars to take. There's a light. Oh, he's going to find the orb. He tries to. He completely misses it, and Raisy with the lightning gun takes him of the damage because he is totally trapped right now. There's the tribal doing a lot. There's some good LG from Raisy, but he hasn't
deal. But being able to hold it off a little bit longer makes it a little bit cleaner. And if he didn't need it at all, it would have been ready for this fight. But it's not ready for this fight. And
you know what weapon he has because you know where he came from. That is unbelievable to me that he'd do that. And look, it's just picked out of this.
A look says 1,000 words. I wish everybody else could see it, but fortunately everybody can see that fantastic LG as Raisy.
The lightning gun, the passive is going to heal up Cypher a little bit, but I don't think there's any escape from this.
Raisy
had a flutter there. Oh, Raisy. He's under a lot of pressure. This, oh my god, the rails that he's hitting. Now he's going for the heavy machine gun. He's suddenly re-energized with the heavy armor. It's made this series really interesting now. I mean,
maybe you had to a kill there.
Oh, man.
It's got to be... It's got to be a Galena. Got to be a Galena.
Advisor, I think J first and not Cypher. Dual wield coming in already. He's going to chase for this all the way down. Raisy's got loads of stacks, so it's just a case of trapping that heavy armor. However, there is dual wield on its way. Raisy gets a good entry rail. Both players incredibly weak. He's going to go back in.
Top T, though, he's got his own BJ. But the first hit is, Raisy had the drop on him, but he didn't have the 4 seconds to heavy armor, and I don't think Cypher can afford to dive down there. He's getting out here with a good rail and switching back over to LG, but it's just not enough. Raisy surviving that with 14 health, but it's starting off in a very kind of normal, conservative way. But it's going to be this first fight at the nail gun. What is this? What a... But at the same time, Raisy's going a little bit sneaky. It's going to be play on the wall. Who sees who first? It's going to be a rocket right between the legs.
Oh my
Cypher
God.
just doesn't have the time to
Really the step noises came
had
into
to be
play.
the
I
jumps.
don't know. It sounded pretty quiet to me. And Raisy, he's found him again with the lightning gun. He's going to rocket jump back up mid, being sought from both players. And Raisy,
My heart broke as he like passed top T, expecting to see.
this is the start of an interesting rivalry. Actually, hang on. Let's talk about that in a little bit. Dual Will comes out from both sides. It's a brilliant rail from Cypher. They move into the angle, and finally, he's weak right now. 10 seconds until the piercing sights back up, and Cypher leaves him alone. Oh, there's a rail shot there, and there he is, deleted.
Just wait for it. But going for the dual wield, as we've actually got dual rails coming up, but Raisy is just that much stronger. I'm sorry. No, that was Cypher. All right.
Very, very quick for Raisy. Is he going to go back in for this? The tri-balls come out. Raisy hasn't hit anything with the LG. The rocket is immense from Cypher.
He's going to be making an appearance on this Mega, but as you can see, Cypher's already there, but he's taking all that LG, put up against the wall, turns into a chase, and he's actually going to get it here. Cypher trying to get a little bit sneaky on the jump pad, but you cannot hide from Raisy.
Wow.
We have a new Terminator.
Wow. Raisy, go man. That is unbelievable.